What is poppin' people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Gonna be seeing a very fun little meta deck facing off against definitely not a meta deck, because we got Dark Dragons facing off against Purple Hybrid. Another member of the podcast, Tom, on the hybrids, and then the Dark Dragons fresh off an upset over Taki Mikazuchi gonna be here. So we're gonna be missing a rookie to start things off, but the same cannot be said for Purple Hybrid, as we can go double Koichi, pitch off the Velga and the Koichi. Do find the rookie, the fake Agumon Expert is an interesting one, and then goes for the, okay, 2-choke with the Digimon is a retail body. Gonna swing in, draw one, trash one. Interesting that Tom's not on, well, maybe it's a 5th egg. Who knows? Gonna see the Dustmon come down anyway, so we're probably turning that Digimon into not purple. Swing, turn into Velga. Velga, then because there's 2 colors, we're both gonna mill 2. And then this is going to be plus 2k, so it's gonna be 9 over. End of attack, then we're gonna pop ourselves to delete the Digimon. Oh, actually no, maybe he turned the Tamer a different color. Turning the Tamer a different color, and just because it's a purple matchup, just selecting a purple Digimon to pop makes sense. Gaining 1 off the Yuki at start of main. We're gonna go into another Digimon. Could try and swing into the Velgamon to try and clear it, but you're gonna be losing memory in the process, and it looks like we're gonna go for the Wisdom Training. It's the 3rd Digimon that's shown up, and just revealing that Myota's Ace is a card to look out for. Pretty much revealed gun, but I mean there's no real removal here, and if you go into it you're kind of getting shot anyway. And I mean, it looks like we're just gonna swing straight through. Yeah, it's really rough. This matchup, being purple and just getting to delete their Digimon, kind of makes things really difficult. Gonna use the Louis to gain back the memory, meaning this Gazimon could swing, but more importantly, the Ukomon gets to fire. And it means we get an extra, we get to have an extra hatch, which I don't think is going to matter. Yeah, he's on a lot of draw one, trash one here, so I guess he's not on the Cupimon, which is interesting. The Louis is cute though, big fan. We're gonna go with the purple memory boost just to pass over. I'm still gonna gain a decent amount, but I just don't think that the Dark Dragons can do anything from this situation. Looks like we might be seeing the Nidhogg come down. Nidhogg reduce the cost. No, yeah, okay. Not even a cost reduction, so it's just coming down for a fat amount. Very unfortunate. I think she has too many cards in hand for it. Actually, no, she's on 4, so I guess, yeah, I guess it was just having a blocker. So this is at least going to stop the, like, purple to clear self. But still, decent value. Yep. Looking like it's going to be the clean pick-up as we get ready for game 2.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support. The memberships, Twitch Prime, and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video. Whilst they are getting sorted for this next round, though, I do want to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. We've got all of our members, you guys are holding down the channel, making it so I can do what I want to do as close to daily as I can. We've got the Mega Justice Josh Ultimate here on YouTube, a tier 3 on Twitch. We do have our ultimates, and then we do have some of our champions as well. Big thank you to everyone, our rookies, Digi-Eggs, all of you. Make the world go around for me. And if you're not a member, you can consider joining it for a pretty low cost. If you're not subscribed, please at least change that. That one's actually free. So get ready to go into game 2. We're gonna have Tom start off now, and we'll be having the cut. And also, I think if you're watching this when it comes out for the public, I'm casting the organized play event final European tournament of the year outside of I guess Euros. So we're going to build up the back into a 5. we are going to die with Ignite, and that is going to pitch off. But yeah, it's on Agito Swiftly and Organized Pay events, so a community push should have gone out, so go take that for the link. But yeah. Mist gonna mill 2, does mill a Jack Raid, so I mean it's unsurprising really that Jack Raid is on the agenda here. In comes Orochi. I mean, yep, that will kill off the Orochi. First check rivals. It is purple after all. Kind of surprised we swung, but I guess in this situation it really wouldn't have mattered because anything you swing does just die in a single stack. Domino setting up the 2 tamers, make that 3, my fault. Mercifully, no rookie in raising. I think he had. I thought I saw a white card, so I think he has an Ukomon. I just don't think he's in a position to rush it, and I think he's realized that. I think we've got a, yeah, there's a bunch of 13 play costs here, so we're kind of in a pretty sticky situation. With enough draw 1, trash 1, we should be able to go into a Duskmon here. Duskmon, gonna get to change the color. Violet probably makes the most sense. There's no level 7 purple aces you really have to worry about. And then, okay, we're gonna go into another Duskmon, change the color of both of them now, I guess. Although the second one really doesn't do all that much. Maybe, I think we're just cycling for dig. Are we missing a Velga? Alright. Down comes Return of the Ancients. Gonna get to play out our free Koichi. And we do get the source back, and yeah, just kind of holding off on the gas here. I think maybe playing to bait for another color to be on board, but I mean the Duskmon's only for a certain amount of time. Into the Punkmon for a juice cost, gonna swing in, hit a Gazi, it does live. Yeah, it's purple security. You're either hitting a bomb or you're not hitting anything of value. But this time we finally find the Velgamon. And the Demiurge is there, gonna go into the Uko. Do you swing it in? I mean, there's 2 blockers, so you can just go into the Velga. And then we are just going to mill, we're gonna swing, we're gonna take the block. Tries to snatch turn, which is pretty sick actually, and then the Orochi on the way out gets the pop on the way out, so actively clears the board really well there actually. But then end of attack, because the Velga's still bigger, it gets to delete, but it does float into an Orochi, so at least getting to play a little bit more, but the problem is the Duskmon lets us kind of play a little bit more recursion. And I think everything except the mat and one of these Koichis on attack. Probably not this one. We're going to change the color of it as we are going to swing. We're going to turn into a Velga once again, most likely, right? Yep. Into the Velga we go. It's going to be a double mill, and then we're going to swing. Are we going to block? Alright. Yeah, it's going to hit the Yuki, so it looks like we're not going to block, but we are going to pop. I'm assuming the Orochi is a blocker. It feels kind of weird to not just try and limit the chip damage. I guess you got a tamer out of it, which is pretty sick, but the problem is it's hybrids. So if Tom chooses, okay, yeah, I mean, he can just go as we once again go into Velga. Gonna change the Yuki into a different color, so again, we continue to mill 2. This time is gonna hit, we're gonna pop, we're gonna gain 1. It's a big ass memory counter. But I think we're on 1. I'm just separating the tamers that can and can't attack. So Jack Raid, yep, that gives us more than enough space. Gonna play the mat down as we go back down to 1 as we go into the Duskmon. We're kind of doing donuts here, but I don't know, having to play the second mat is kind of rough. So we're just gonna open pass, doesn't play the rookie, interesting. I guess maybe the plan is to evolve into it when the Uko pushes out, but I guess there's also no Digimon effects. It's not like she's going to be dropping like, I mean, if she also is on Jack Raid, then that would be crazy. I see the Anubis, and if we can see the 5, okay, yeah, if we can see the 5, then Anubis is in play next turn. I just don't know if we're going to see it next turn. Double Jack Raid going to the bottom is pretty rough. You're going to take the start of mains before we evolve. Good catch. Now we're going to evolve and draw. We're going to swing in. We're going to die. I guess he just prefers to see as much cycle as possible rather than being like super memory efficient. Gonna swing the Dustmon. The Dustmon is again gonna turn, and he's gonna evolve the other one, and that is going to be game. So yeah, a pretty rough game too, as you kind of see. Not all the little dogs gonna be able to keep up with the main meta threats, but still a pretty fun exhibition of kind of like how purple hybrid does into purple. I think we have enough time for a bonus game, but if not, if you like what you saw and you do want to see more, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you like seeing bonus games anywhere, and the fact that, you know, some of these players have been giving us more than just our government best of 3, yeah, we're rolling, so I think we're going for another game, then please hit the like button. It goes a long way. Big thank you to all of the members that have been making things like this possible. And I will do my best to get on the microphone for you Tregs, but I mean, alternatively, I'm just going to have to play well, smile. Looking forward to meeting people that are coming to EU Nats. And I'll try and make some sort of content there. I still haven't made the Glasgow stuff. But yeah, as a reminder, at this point in time, if you're watching it on the day it came out, I'm probably deep into casting with Agito for the Ultimate Cup. So go take a look on Organized Play Events channel or Agito's channel, Agito Swiftly, and you'll get to see me in my element. Bandai, please hire me. Please. Please, 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 please. Alright. Bonus game. I've already forgotten what was rolled, so I have no idea who's going first. Alright, Dark Dragons into the Impmon, and then the Violet Imboots. I'm a big fan of the inclusion of the new memory setter. I don't know really what you're pitching off from Violet to actually get value out of it, but I mean, if it's working for her, then so be it. Uko to pass, but obviously it's a mem setter. Gonna play the Yuki, and then Security Impmon in hand is funny, but it looks like we're missing the 4s, which is a bit unfortunate. Just going to spend the cash now before the Tamer's coming down, so she can't get as punished as easily, which I kind of vibe with. Taking the Argo makes a lot of sense though, because with there being so many Tamers, and the fact we get the Gabumon to refund one of the memory, the Uko is pretty sick. Gonna swing in an Uko. Again, I'm surprised these are being let through. I would have thought that we might see the Orochi come through as a blocker. I'm pretty sure it has blocker anyway, or maybe it has a retail. It's definitely got a keyword there. Yeah, the Orochimon has blocker, so I'm not sure why you wouldn't just like block out the chip damage. Okay, now we're going to take the block, but the problem is it still dies, and then the Velgamon can still just pop the Impmon. Okay, no, he chooses to pop himself rather than the Impmon. Interesting. Down comes the Koichi, so, I mean, we make it out alive. I wouldn't say unscathed, but we certainly make it out alive, but with the he cleared himself on purpose to try and deny the memory from the Yuki, but the Yuki, because we went down to 4 cards in hand, allowed the Impmon to evolve into the Digimon from trash. So maybe he was trying to have the security get hit to try and open up the possibility of seeing 4s in trash, which actually really smart from the Dark Dragons player. Kind of just shows that like if you commit time to these other decks, you can kind of identify lines that are different to what other people are used to. Gonna go Dustmon into Velgamon because we're all used to this at this point. As it's gonna go through, and then we're gonna pop itself to pop their board, which makes a lot of sense because now you can get the float into the Koichi. You get a lot of cycle doing this when you get a memory back. None of these Koichis can actually no, maybe the memory setter can attack. Yeah, the memory setter can attack, so we're gonna go again, turn another color, and then we should just be able to make a Velgamon here. Swing Velgamon for 0, then we mill a bunch. That's a lot of heavy metals, and even a Machinedramon hitting the trash. I think the Machinedramon just being used as a way of popping like the Orochi or like the Nidhogg that's on board as a float, which is a cute little idea. We're going to see the map come down to pass turn, which is going to pick up a Jack Crate from trash. Super threatening. And unfortunately, yeah, it just looks like we're missing the 4. We're still at 4 cards, so back comes Digimon probably. And then gonna get the draw for Evo. Does draw into a pretty solid 5. As far as things go, that's gonna pop an Ook. Wait, does it have enough? Yeah, Loudmon's violent. That guy pops like 8Ks or something. We're gonna swing in with the check. Unfortunately, we are... never mind. You can attack at Warp Step. My fault. I did not respect their game. We're gonna get domed for like a lot of checks. Okay, we're just making sure we got our memory correct. Okay, so we're passing over 2. So this is gonna pass over turn, but this is gonna be a 2-check idiot, and we get an Orochi played out, so. Huh? Why did the attack not go through? Or was it a suspension? What? What does that? Yeah, what does Loudmon do? Yeah, it's trash 2 and then delete. Okay, delete a 7k or less. I am confused as to how we turned into heavy metal without. It looked like we were at attack step because this would dome for 1 million, but we are up to 10 thanks to the Jack raids and Merva down. The girl boss looking to gatekeep these dragons. We're going to play out double Velga, which won't have rush yet, but both of them on play and mill, so we get a decent chunk of mill here. And then we just need to turn these, one of them into a Duskmon. Going to gain a memory back off the Ignite because they were played by effect. So we're going to swing Gabu on Gabu Violence. Wait, did this Gabumon not die? Are we trolling? Into the Duskmon, yeah. And then the Orochi gets to get the clear on all the bodies. Do get to swing in for the last, and down comes the rookie the hybrid one last time. So if you enjoyed these bonus games, these best of 3s, then please hit the like button and subscribe. Show that you make it all the way to the very, very end. Leave us a cheeky little comment if you like seeing dark dragons. We'll try and see more of them. Hopefully get to see a little bit more of a playable thing. If you're going to be meeting us in Utrecht, then definitely make sure to say hi, especially if you're a member, you know. And, as always, if today is your birthday, then happy birthday. Thanksgiving for everyone that had a happy Thanksgiving. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.